Hello everyone, Happy New Year. This is Roberto Suarez here with the Oregon Promise program, and I'm here today at the Career Exploration Center in the Sylvania campus with Rachel McMillen, who is the coordinator of the center. Hello, Rachel.
Hey, good to see you.
I wanted to dedicate some time this week in the newsletter to career exploration, since a lot of Oregon Promise students are undecided or not quite sure what major they're going to pursue. So I have Rachel here today, first of all, to ask you, Rachel, how can the Career Exploration Center, what are the types of services that students can pursue here and get help, especially if you're thinking, I'm not sure where I want to go in my direction in college?
Sure. Well, probably the primary group that we serve here in the Career Center are the students who are undecided or trying to figure out what direction you want to go in. So if you don't know what you want to do, definitely we want to see you, and the sooner the better. So we have a couple different types of services that we offer here, and it kind of depends where students are at in terms of figuring out what they want. Students who are wide open, as we like to say, a lot of times you hear the term undecided. We also like to say open-minded.
Open-minded, wide open.
So yeah, students who are wide open can really benefit from starting with some career assessments to look at their own interests and skills and get a sense of who they are, and then start to look at different jobs that are out there to see what might be a good fit. But we also have a lot of students who come in and they already know what general areas they're interested in. So for example, you might know you're interested in writing or the arts or the environment. And so we can help students figure out, well, what can you do with those interests? How can you actually relate those into a job or into a career? Those are a lot of our students, but we do also have folks that come in who have an idea of what they want to do career-wise, but they don't necessarily know all the details. Everyone wants to know, and it's important to know, how much am I going to get paid? Especially entry level, starting off. What am I going to get paid? Are there going to be jobs available when I finish my program? How long do I have to go to school? So those are all pieces that we can help students figure out, especially once they have an idea of what they want to do.
And if a student is undecided, one of the prompts for them could be, should we look at jobs that are growing, or should we look at jobs that are, in this particular area, pay really well, or pay what you're expecting to make, so that you can maybe start narrowing it down using those factors if you don't have anything else to go by?
Absolutely, absolutely. And when students are wide open like that, rather than starting first with what is growing out there, we like to start with, okay, well, how do you like to spend your time, and what are you interested in, and what skills do you want to use? And then based on that, let's see what's growing and let's see what's paying well. So it's sort of starting with yourself first. Sometimes people come in though and they say, what are those top 10 jobs that pay the most and are growing the fastest? And we absolutely have resources to share that's got that information too.
Great. You also teach career exploration classes, right? How does that differ from the services in the Exploration Center? Do you get kind of more customized or directed? You focus more on your career exploration when you take a class? How would that benefit our students who are undecided?
Sure, good question. I love the classes, and one of the reasons that I love these career classes are because almost every student who takes them at the end of the term says, wow, I wish I either took that sooner, or I wish I had known about it, or now I've got an idea of what I want to do. The classes really mirror the services that we have here, but what I love about it is a lot of times students will come into the Career Center and they realize, oh, it's going to take some time and some work to figure out what I want to do. And you've got other things going on. You've got other priorities. So when you actually take a career class, you're sort of forced to do the work. Okay, I've got a time frame now that I'm going to do this exploration, and I'm going to learn about these career options. And so it just becomes part of what you do on a weekly basis, a little bit at a week, and it's amazing how much progress students can make after the 11 or 12 weeks in terms of the class. So
it's like the difference between going to the gym to do exercise on your own or taking a PE class. For those students who maybe that you're not going to be particularly good at doing it on your own, or that it's going to be difficult for you to do it that way, having a class that just kind of focuses you, and a couple of hours a week you're just doing the career exploration work.
Yeah,
correct?
I love it. Great analogy. Absolutely.
That's what I do, because otherwise I don't work out. So, all right. So Rachel, what's the best way to connect with the career exploration centers?
So there are a few different options to getting in touch with us. So you're welcome to call and schedule an appointment. A lot of times students like to drop in and see if somebody's available to talk with them right off the bat. And you can also find us online at pcc.edu/careers. And all of our contact information will be listed there. We have career centers at all of our campuses, and so you can find us all online.
And for the drop-in hours, those would be listed there online as
Those
well.
are listed online
Okay.
too.
Excellent.
Absolutely.
Well, all the detail about career exploration and some other information about careers at PCC or career exploration resources at PCC is going to be in the newsletter, so please make sure you read all that detail there. And until next time, I'll keep you in the loop.